Namo Amitabha, Namo Kwan Seum Bosal, Namo Te Seji Bosal, Namo Yin Ro Wang Bosal. Homage to Amida Bull, the Buddha of infinite time and infinite space. Homage to Kwan Seum Bosal and Te Seji Bosal, the great attendant bodhisattvas. Homage to Yin Ro Wang Bosal, who guides the deceased. In this world of impermanence, we offer the ceremony to all who have died in the past year. Further, we make Dharma offerings to all spirits, those above and below, those who have found rest and those who are still wandering. Also for all tormented spirits and all beings in the hell realms. The nature of the original mind is still and clear. Original mind has no past or present. Round and bright, it has no birth or death. In Magadha, Shakyamuni closed the door and sat inside. Bodhidharma sat facing the wall in Sorum. At Niryon River, Buddha stuck his 2 feet through the coffin during his funeral ceremony. Bodhidharma was seen carrying 1 shoe over Chongyong Hill 3 years after his death. All of you gathered here today, do you know the one pure and clear thing? Looking above and below, it is always still. Seeing and hearing, it is clear and plain. One who attains this can put an end to futile craving. If you are not able to attain this, please come to this ceremony through the power of the Buddha. Accept these Dharma offerings and gain the insight that there is no life or death. Where the light of compassion shines, the lotus flower blooms. Seeing with the eye of wisdom, hell disappears. Practicing the great mystic compassion mantra, all beings become Buddha in an instant. If you wish to thoroughly understand all the Buddhas of past, present, and future, then you should view the nature of the universe as being created by mind alone. Namo Bo Bo Joli Kali Dali Tata Adaya. Namo Bo Bo Joli Kali Dali Tata Adaya. Namo Bo Bo Joli Kali Dali Tata Adaya. With a pure heart, I offer an invitation and prayer for all those we soon shall name. I also offer an invitation and prayer for all our ancestors from numberless past lives, our teachers, all spirits above and below, and all deceased beings. May they be guided by the Buddha's great noble light. We offer our prayer for Gary Cole, Namu Jijeng Bosal, Lisa Peril, Namu Jijeng Bosal, Betty Steele, Namu Jijeng Bosal, Eleanor Davis, Namu Jijeng Bosal, Elizabeth Sadecki Gustafson, Namu Jijeng Bosal, Mike McNeil, Namu Jijeng Bosal, Joe Shong, Namu Jijeng Bosal, Tom Stahl, Namu Jijeng Bosal, Lucille Renowicz, Namu Jijeng Bosal, Dharma Great Uncle Do Cho Sinim, Namu Jijeng Bosal, all beings who have suffered and died because of climate change and environmental degradation, Namu Jijeng Bosal, all people who have died from famine resulting from human ignorance and greed, Namu Jijeng Bosal, all people who have died needlessly because of a lack of medical care, Namu Jijeng Bosal, all people who have died from the desperation of addiction. Namu Jijeng Bosal, all people who have taken their own lives on account of hopelessness and fear. Namu Jijeng Bosal, all people who have died from violence and crime. Namu Jijeng Bosal, all people who have died on account of human conflicts and wars. Namu Jijeng Bosal, all people who have been executed by unjust governments. Namu Jijeng Bosal, all beings everywhere who have died before their time from unnecessary causes. Namu Jijeng Bosal. If you suffer in the painful realms, listen so that the fire of karma may be extinguished and that you may be free from suffering. May all beings attain enlightenment. Namu Jijeng Bosal, 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 Namu Jijeng Bosal. O compassionate ones, abiding in all directions, endowed with all-knowing wisdom and loving compassion, giving protection and guidance to all sentient beings, we invoke your presence and ask that you hear our prayer. O compassionate ones, these beings are passing from this world to the next. They are entering the great mystery of birth, death, and rebirth. O compassionate ones, protect our fellow beings who are now defenseless. Be to them a father and a mother. O compassionate ones, give guidance to our fellow beings who are now alone with the joys and sorrows of their past lives. Guide them to see beyond their blindness and let go of attachments so that they may move freely through the passage between lives. May the power of unconditional forgiveness embrace them. May they be clear and unafraid amid the karmic winds that may surround them. May they know all sounds as their own sound. May they know all lights as their own light. May they know all pain and pleasure to be transient. O compassionate ones, help their hearts to be open, and may the thought of loving kindness guide them to choose a new life that will benefit themselves and others. May the sound of this prayer emanate in all directions. May these thoughts become their thoughts. May all doubts dissolve. May the power of our love be strong and clear. O Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, compassionate ones, manifest now your ancient vows. May all beings awaken to the unborn and undying Buddha mind, the source and substance of all there is. Gate, gate, para gate, para samgate, bodhisvaha. Gate, gate, para gate, para samgate, bodhisvaha. Gate, gate, paragate parasamgate bodhisvaha. Coming empty-handed, going empty-handed, that is human. When you were born, where do you come from? When you die, where do you go? Life is like a floating cloud which appears. Death is like a floating cloud which disappears. The floating cloud itself originally does not exist. Life and death, coming and going, are also like that. But there is one thing which always remains clear. It is pure and clear, not depending on life and death. Then what is the one pure and clear thing? Om Mani Dani Hum Hum Batak Sabaha. Om Mani Dani Hum Hum Batak Sabaha. Om Mani Dani Hum Hum Batak Sabaha. The four elements disperses in a dream. The six dusts, six roots, and consciousness are originally emptiness. To understand that, the Buddha and the eminent teachers return to the place of light. The sun is setting over the western mountains. The moon is rising in the east. Homage to the western Pure Land, a world of utmost bliss. The Buddha's body is long and wide. Its auspicious marks are without boundary, and its golden color shines brightly, pervading the whole universe. Great love and great sadness are our original teacher. Homage to Amitabha, the Buddha of infinite time and infinite space.